hi.
Hello.
So we're back from vacation and hopefully moving towards some kind of schedule of doing these things.
So I think we're thinking every Thursday or every Saturday.
I don't know.
We're gonna get us a schedule going.
It's going to take us a few weeks to figure out what's going on. So just when they drop, I guess. Have fun. So while we were on vacation, we hit up a couple of vinyl shops, and one in New Smyrna. We were able to pick up Miss Dolly's Rockstar album, which she did in response to her being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. She said she wasn't a rock star. It's still debatable whether or not she is a rock star. I mean, she covered some fun rock songs, but she still gave it her country twang, if you will. It's still very much so her voice, her style, but you can tell it was a lot of fun. I don't know, how much have you listened to it?
I listened to the whole album.
Okay, but you listened to that on streaming, correct? Not the vinyl.
No, because when we got home, I think I was in the bedroom and you were here listening to it. Correct?
I've only listened to half of it on vinyl.
Okay.
Because it's four records, and I got through the first two and then ended up having to go do something else and did not finish it. I have listened to it on my streaming service, though. I've always listened to a lot of stuff, as mentioned in our previous videos about our childhood influences and stuff. So, but I wanted to get this album because I had fun listening to it on Spotify, but not only do I like owning the vinyl, I also enjoy purchasing albums that artists put out to show my support, because I feel buying physical copies gives a stronger recognition to what goes on, to say yes, I like this, or no, I don't like this. I know it's getting to a debatable point to whether or not physical sales matter, but for me, they do matter. So that's why I buy the vinyl that I buy. It's because I want to support the artist and what they're putting out in a physical way and not just stream an album. And not only that, when I have the physical copies, they don't get lost in my head of, oh, what was it that I was listening to? Oh yeah, I can go and look in my physical catalog of what I have instead of trying to figure out what I was listening to. Did I put it into my library, or was this just something random that I listened to and then I've got to find the history, and it's too difficult. When it's my own collection of, a couple hundred albums, and I kind of know what I'm looking for. Was it a new one that I bought, or was it a used one I bought? It's fairly easy for me to figure out what's going on. So that's the reason why I wanted to buy this. And two, it's fun. I know I've said that many times, but I love when music is fun.
But also, it took us very long to get it. First off, I went to the main website, dollyparton.com, and they accidentally sold too many at one time, so it was back ordered, then canceled, refunded. Then I went to Amazon, and it was happening the same way, where I just like, look, hold my money, I don't run a refund, just give it to me when we're ready. And it's been over a year, and so Amazon was like, look, we're not holding your money after a year, we're refunding you. And I was like, okay. And then we so happened to go on vacation to Spinning Records in New Smyrna, and the young lady had it on the thing. I was like, right when we walked in, we saw it, and I was like, we gotta buy it. So, not to go off topic, but we do need to, at the end of the video, shout out to them.
Yeah,
Certain
we'll
members,
we'll
yeah. Okay.
we'll tag them some way or another into the description so you can find them. Um, but yeah, I mean, this is not a real meat and potatoes album. This is a fun album. You put it on while you're cooking, cleaning, playing video games, whatever, and it's just fun to have on. It's not going to make you think, it's not going to make you emotional, it's not going to tr- trigger any major memories unless you just happen to remember, oh, I used to sing along with this song on the radio and now she's singing with this artist, and oh, that's kind of cool. But still, yet again, it's just a fun little thing. It's not going to hit anything deep. There's no deep cuts, there's no emotional thing outside of maybe some excitement. I mean, because like I said, it's fun, it's energy driven, it's so. And I mean, in that aspect of it, it is kind of what you think of a rock, where it's very energy driven, and it's fun. It brings out that in rock, but there's not. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know how to put it other than take it for what it is. It's not going to be groundbreaking, something new to discover. It's just it is what it is, and it's simple, energetic, enjoyable. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's not back in the day, Dolly, where it's like the coat of many colors, you know.
It's not your Jolene. It's not your 9 to 5.
Well,
But it's she's still keeping her her spirit, her faith, her sound.
right. I think what's missing is the sheer fact it's not her original music. I think that's the reason why you don't have any huge emotional to it. It's but you know for for a woman who has been in country for decades to come out and be like, I'm going to do this and I'm going to have fun. No matter what you think is the final outcome, you have to respect an artist willing to still try new things after being one thing, and people know you for that one thing for decades, for generations. I mean, that takes some courage. Whether or not you think it does, it takes courage to go out, because artists get pigeonholed, and if they deviate from what the fans know and like, oftentimes fans are like, I'm done, I don't want to deal with them anymore. But you got the diehard fans that are still going to follow. So it's hit or miss, but it still takes courage to step out and do something different. But again, with her having decades of music and financial stability and comfortable with who she is, probably not as advantageous as someone that's only put out 3 or 4 albums and still getting their name out there, to go out and change their style and who they are. But nonetheless, it still takes guts, and I respect her for that. So I feel like that's pretty much so the bottom line of this. Miss Dolly gave something fun, and we need fun. There's too much. There's too much that we take serious within everything from family, politics, work. So I say, go out, have fun with this, stream it, buy it, whatever, but just enjoy the music and be free to enjoy it. Have fun. So here is, so it's a 4 album box. So this is the front cover in all of her glory. And then the back gives you all 4 albums with the songs on it. Kind of nice. Then we open up the box. We actually got the book with the lyrics, extra pictures, basically the liner notes, all of that. Pretty cool. Don't get these very often anymore, so I was very appreciative of that. And then each of the sleeves has another gorgeous picture of some sort. My personal favorite, but it's pink, so if you haven't noticed, I like pink, so it's fun. And then the last one. So yeah, as you can see, they're just fun little pictures, but it's very nice, enjoyable, so highly recommend if you like it. Find you a copy and enjoy it yourself. And until next time, keep listening. We love you.